welcome to the B Team Podcast. I am your host, Josh Safran, with my co-host,
Matt Mars,
and our permanent guest,
Rob Nelson.
We're here every week to talk to you about all things Bentonville, bourbon, and business. The B Team Podcast. Be here. We're going to start with some bourbon today, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is my favorite bottle. I don't know if you guys have this, but this is 1792 bottled in bond. You get a 1792 small batch in many stores. This is like $45 when you could find it. It's allocated, but super, super tasty. It's another Sazerac pour. Emily, my better half, shout out to Emily. She doesn't like bourbon. She will drink this. It's that good. Have you had this before?
I don't know if I've had. Well, we had the small batch that I run.
No, this is
a few shows ago.
No, this is
something. Is it better than that?
Oh, yeah. This is.
Is it better than that?
One more cup.
That infinity bottle that
crap that we had two episodes ago.
Yeah, on episode 3, I think it was.
Oh, were you putting balls in there?
Oh, okay. Let me get him a clean one.
Yeah, let's get him.
Can I pour it
here?
I mean, he is a guest.
Red Solo Cup.
So now one good thing.
That's a long read.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I don't have a baby on
one good. Yeah, we do have to put a shout out to Toby Keith.
Yes.
We did lose a great patriot.
Legend.
Yeah.
You gonna sing a little verse or something?
I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
For the podcast.
For the podcast.
Come on,
for the viewers.
The red Solo Cup. I don't know how it goes from there, but I feel you. Let's hear. We're here to party.
Cheers.
Okay,
Cheers.
so yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Now we give Rob it's pretty good.
Isn't that really good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. We give Rob a hard time, but he did bring us Tony today. And he's got a great story to tell us.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tony, welcome.
Thank you, man. Awesome being here. Appreciate y'all getting me on here.
So give us the 2-second bio. Like, tell me who's Tony.
Man, I'm just a small town boy.
Just a small town.
I mean, we're going everywhere.
How was that? That was good.
That was really
That was good.
Grew up on a little small farm, northeast Arkansas, and went to college in Minnesota.
What part?
Fargo.
Fargo. That explains a lot.
Yep.
So we actually had a cat. We just got rid of it, a family cabin we had in by Ottertail, not far. We turned at Fargo, and
How much property do you own? Every time we're on an episode, you're talking about property.
That's one of the we don't know, not very much, but that's one of the for 4 to 6 months a year. That's the best place in the world.
You ever been to Zorba's and done some shot-skis?
No, we used to do the turtle races though, in Detroit. No, Detroit Lakes always had a big
turtle races.
Oh yeah, so you would find a turtle, whether it be in the lake or in the ditch, and every Saturday they had a turtle race.
You had to bring your own turtle?
Yeah, you bring your own, and they have this ring where it's probably 30 feet in diameter, and all the kids go out, and I mean it was like the big deal for us on Saturdays. We'd stay there all summer because my dad was a teacher, and you'd put the turtles in the middle of that ring, and everyone run to the outside, and then whoever's turtle made it, you won the prize.
Calling your turtle.
Oh, half the time, like your turtle would get this far from the ring, and it would turn around and start going the other way.
Did you ever think we'd be talking about turtles on the podcast?
I know. Well, it's a little slow to begin.
So it's a little slow.
No pun intended.
I mean, Rob was talking about the turtle head he had poking out before.
Jeez.
He won.
Yeah, Josh. So
can we get back to Tony?
Okay,
Sorry, Tony. Sorry.
Okay, he's in Fargo. He's gone to college.
Yeah. Sorry. Back to Tony.
Yeah, man, I lived up there for 6-7 years or so, and then, decided to make the move to Colorado. Moved down to Colorado for 12 years or so, and that's where everything got started business-wise for me. My wife and I and the boys I got 2 boys, decided to move back here to be closer to my mom. Out on the farm. We still have the farm out east where I grew up at and stuff. So opened up Trailhead Tap. Last year, it's been a year actually, on the 20th of January. We had our big year party here a couple weeks ago. But yeah, man, it's just been a blessing. It's been such a cool little thing that we created there for the community. And we're just super grateful of how it's been received. You guys even, I love it. It's just
Well, it's kind of amazing, right? Because I probably drove by your place 30 times, and one time I drove by and I saw a little sign over there off of Walton Road saying, brewery open, or I forget exactly what the taproom open. And I called Matt up on the phone. I'm like, there's a new taproom open off of Walton. He was like, where? I'm like, I don't know, somewhere right off Walton. We're going to go check it out early. And we ended up coming in and,
I met y'all.
I think we met you that you were bartending.
Yeah.
And of course, Tony is. So what he does is when you go in there, you order your drink, and his next question after he hands you your cold drink, he introduces himself and shakes your hand. Like
Customer service.
He's got customer service 101.
Yeah, we all
And he makes you feel like the whole time we were there, he was going around and talking to people, and we were like, we have to support. This is what small business.
Now, did he say he was the owner?
He did.
Super cool.
Yep. I got to give a shout out real quick to Dan and my wife. I'm not the only owner. Myself, my wife, and Dan, our business partner. That's how we wanted to do it, man. We've been to a lot of bars where it just seems like the bartender don't give a crap, that you're even there, just want to go home. So try to create something different, more of a welcoming vibe. And
It's all about the experience.
yeah, man, customer service. It's,
And not just that, though, your selection of craft beers and even regular beers, like non-craft world,
yeah, absolutely.
is by far the best I've seen in Northwest Arkansas.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to have something for everybody, man. I don't care if you, like me, I'm a Busch Latte drinker all day. All day.
There's nothing wrong with
I love everything, but it's like one of those things like we were talking about yesterday, living in Colorado especially, going to little tap rooms and here and there, and you go in and all you want's a Busch Light or a Corona or something, and they laugh you out the door.
Right.
Maybe I'd stay if you wasn't such a jerk about me wanting to drink a Busch Light, but
Is that what kind of inspired you to
yeah,
get into this business?
we want to have something for everybody. I'm not going to laugh somebody out the door because they want to drink.
The money's green no matter what.
Yeah, but let me ask a question. If somebody came in wearing a shirt like Matt's wearing, would you serve them?
Oh man, I give them a free beer for that.
This is just God bless the red light. Amen.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too.
I think Josh
You guys
secretly wants one of these.
It's
It's a big secret.
I get a bunch of wines.
So how do you decide that you want to open a tap room? Tell us how did this all come to
What were
fruition?
we doing before this?
So this all started, man. I've been doing in the nail industry, fingernail painting and toenail rubbing for 20 freaking years.
Really?
Yeah. So it all started. My dad, immigrant from Vietnam.
Okay.
He came over in '75. It's a cool story. He's actually the first Vietnamese person in the state of Arkansas to become an American citizen.
Wow.
And,
That's huge.
It's pretty cool. And growing up in a nail salon, man, we hated it. I hated it. It stinks. It's just not something I ever thought I was.
Toes and fingers.
Yeah. Well, it's the chemicals more. I mean, yeah. This thing.
I bet you get some. You have some stories.
He has some good stories.
You got to be careful sharing those.
Yeah, we'll keep those off camera.
But no, man, it's pretty cool. Like when I went to college, my brother, he went to college, met his wife who's Vietnamese, and got him started into doing nails, and he kind of put himself through school doing this, and he was going for computer stuff, and he was able to put himself through school by painting fingernails. So I had the opportunity to play basketball in Minnesota, the same school that he went to. So I was like, you know what, I want to move up there. Then basketball thing didn't last very long. So, but he got me started into doing nails, with his in-laws and stuff, and then he started going off and opening his own nail salons, and I helped him a little bit with that, and it was just something that me and him, when he started, he was completely different. He started the whole being different, looking like a white dude doing nails,
No offense to the white dudes that do nails.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
No offense.
Not your typical nail tech,
Right.
I mean, Matt, you do nails.
Josh,
I've actually, so to be fair, I've tried. I have 3 girls.
Oh.
So there's 4 girls in our house with Carrie. And I've tried to paint nails. You can say what you want. It's not easy.
Oh no, it's hard.
It's hard. Like I did it and it looked like Rob's painting that he did the other day.
Oof.
Bad.
The 3 dolphins?
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. Sorry, Rob.
he liked the.
Yeah. He felt guilty.
We digress.
See, he did feel bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, we were on nails.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
good. But yeah, you got me, started in that, and then it's something that I just became pretty dang good at.
So how did that bridge to the tap room?
It's just
Now I'm
that.
confused.
So it's just that I didn't have the tap room idea until COVID.
But you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, so I had business experience. My wife and I, moving to Colorado. We didn't have our nail salon yet, and this is a crazy story. I have to include all this because it's all we wouldn't have this if it wasn't for all this going on. But we moved to Colorado. I got a nail job, and I was doing this lady's nails one day, and I've never met her before in my life.
How are her feet? Were they nice? Were they good?
What's that?
Were her feet good, though? Were they nice? They have bunions on the side? Were they
Oh, no,
crusty?
these are fingernails.
Oh, fingernails.
It was a pedicure. Or no, manicure.
Manicure. No, not the
manicure.
manicure. I'm here for you.
I do the artificial nails, the acrylics, and all the stuff. So, but I was doing her nails, and she was asking me if I had ever thought about opening my own shop, and I was like, yeah, and it's just hard, money.
Sure.
You gotta have
Cash flow. All that.
got to get some startup funds for that stuff, and didn't think twice about it, And that same night, her name was Karen Markle.
Shout out to Kev.
Shout out.
Markle and Curtis Markle, her husband, some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. If it wasn't for them, you guys would asked me to be on this podcast.
That's amazing. I love that.
That is
So just out of the blue, calls the salon that same day that I did her nails, and she was like, "Hey, Tony, what time do you get off work?" And I was like, "Actually, I'm off like right now. I'm walking out the door." She goes, "Well, stop over here, Jason's Deli next door, and talk to us." And I was like, "Okay." So I go in, meet her husband, and sit down and eat. And I walk in, and actually didn't eat. They weren't eating either. He just had a yellow legal pad, and we sit down, and he goes, they're just like, "You want to open a nail salon?" I'm like, "I do, but I can't." And they were like, "Well, what do you need? Let's do this. Let's put our heads together. Let's figure this out."
Wow.
And so I went, did some research, found a couple places, and they completely funded my first.
Wow. That's amazing. Shout out.
Boy, they had some serious. You must have done a heck of a
Man,
job.
I did.
You must have done great
Best
nails.
I ever did, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
It was such a blessing, man. So it's like, I still, it's 15 years ago or so, I still can't believe it. Like, I think about it every day. These people are just so awesome, But
And you got a great personality as well, too, which is half the battle in any small business.
yeah.
What do you think about Tony as a permanent guest? Just forever.
I mean,
He's got a great story, great personality, right?
The viewers currently are typing negative comments. Not that they don't love Tony, but
so you met this lady. So you met her one time, and
One time.
like she knew.
It was the craziest thing, man.
do you remember what color she painted her nails?
Yeah, purple. Purple tips. It's always been purple tips.
Always purple.
Yeah, always with her.
Love it.
But, it's such a great family, man. I can't even say it.
And that was in Colorado.
Yeah, Fort
Okay.
Collins.
First impression. The first impression I make on most people, they want to vomit. The first impression you're making, they want to write you checks. Just throwing in money.
Here.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Then that happened, man. We opened up our salon, and I think it was 2012 when I opened up the first salon, that first one. And then, getting into how we became, partners and stuff with Dan. Well, first night in the salon, moving everything in, all the pedicure chairs and cleaning up, getting ready to open the next day.
This is in Arkansas or in Fort Collins? Okay.
And right next to the salon was a bar called the West End Pub, just like the same setup at the Trailhead.
You're in.
It's the nail salon.
One-stop
and
shop.
and the bar right next door.
Why do you get your nails done?
So we're sitting there fitting the place up, but it's about 11 or 12 at night, and so we're like, man, let's go get a beer. So we go over to the bar next door, and just so happened Dan is the bartender.
Okay.
Small world.
At the West End pub. So we go in, and, he's grumpy. It's midnight, and I think it took him a while to get warmed up to us, but a few days, and we were best friends. And we've been best friends now for very close. Me, Sarah, and Dan are like we're family.
So how'd you get to Arkansas from there?
So we decided to move back here in 2018 and not own any businesses. I was like, I'm done with the nail salons. I don't want to own anymore. I just want to be a normal guy and go to basketball games and hang out with the kids more. And so that's why we moved to Bella Vista and bought a house there. And so I could be close to the lakes to fish, because that's what I do. I fish when I'm not working, fishing.
Okay.
So,
good fishing up there too.
That's how we got back here. That's why we chose Bella Vista. So I had access to those lakes and just came here, started doing nails for somebody else, and
Just never leaves the blood.
So now, did you start your nail salon you have now? Did you start that, or you bought it from someone? And
no, I started. It used to be a nail salon, but it sat empty for 2 years.
okay,
So,
So for the viewers, right, because it's about you and your businesses, what's the name of that nail salon?
well, it's not mine anymore. I sold it, but I sold it
Okay.
about 5 months ago. But it's Polished Nail Spa. Polished Nail Spa was the ones in Colorado as well.
Good name. Yeah.
And
Did you get your nails done there?
no, I should though. My nails are pretty rough.
yeah, dude, dang, man.
I mean, see, we got some fungi or something going on.
No, you got your nails done today.
Little bruise. So,
I did get my toes
You
done.
did get your toes done.
Yeah.
That's a different story another day.
Yeah, these two kind of have the same. Like they could probably talk about nail stuff.
We should talk. I
he's
know
got
nails
some-
too.
Yeah, he's got they do pedicure stuff.
Do.
At his.
They're called- Well, I don't do them, but they're called foot repairs. We do foot repairs and hand repairs. We do them for dudes only.
okay.
You do hand repairs there too?
Yeah.
Matt was in the chair.
No one's ever told me
Matt
that.
was in the chair today. I walk in.
We're digressing.
The smell of the feet of Matt Mars today. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot.
So you had the nail salon, and now you have Trailhead.
Yeah. So
And it's attached. They're side by side.
no, they're side by side, exact same setup
buildings.
as our first house, but they're not
in the
connected.
same
Like,
strip mall.
We don't have a window cut out to hand beers through the wall.
That would be cool.
Sitting at the bar.
It'd be cool until you're
Pass me
sitting,
a beer. I'm getting my feet done.
until you're wasted and you smell that feet, and then you're like, no.
We talked about that feet smelling.
So we found out like you not only have the Trailhead bar, but now you're going to start making your own beer.
Yeah, man, we are. It's awesome. We're about to. We got a brewery now in Gravette, Arkansas.
Dude,
Well,
pulls
it's not
it off.
ours technically yet, but we actually starting right now tonight.
Heard it first here at the B
Yeah.
team.
Like tonight?
Tonight.
oh yeah, his wife and his partner Dan are not happy.
He's here,
He
not
diverted to come to this, what he should be working out there.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
brewery.
But he is working. He's working.
This is marketing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But no, big shout out to Travis and Sylvia Norris, man. Recreation Parlor in Gravette. They presented us with an amazing opportunity to be able to, take over their bar. It's already running, but we're taking it over,
So this is a second location?
second location.
That's
But you're going to brew.
But it's a small brewery.
So tell us about what you're going to brew.
To be honest, I'm not really sure yet. Right now, they have a beer called the Loophole Lager. It's a Mexican lager that's on, and I'm going to keep that going. I've been out there with him once or twice to help him, see his process
Right.
of doing it. And, we just were at Frost Fest last weekend down at the
Frost.
Frost Fest. Yeah, it's a beer.
That's like
How did we
that's
not
named
know
after
about this.
that's named after
Where is that at?
It was at the Washington County Fairgrounds.
I didn't hear
that's
about
named after my marriage, Frost Fest. Shout out to Emily.
Emily's going to kick you.
Yeah, you better hope she doesn't watch this.
Frost Fest. Shout out to Emily.
Yeah, but we went, man, and that beer, It was wild, man. How awesome it went over.
So you're gonna continue that?
Yeah, it's an easy drinking, real light, crisp beer. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that. It's called Loophole Lager. And it's funny, it's called Loophole Lager because, in Arkansas, most places now, if you have to get a full bar, you have to serve food.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a certain size menu and sell a certain percentage of food to alcohol.
Right.
But you can serve finger food. It's compliment with the nail salon.
He's getting to the finger food.
Like,
Okay. Josh is never going into comedy after that.
that was great.
I don't know.
It's actually
It's a mic for an open mic.
Yeah, he's got open mic night at it.
I'm an open mic night.
all right. For the viewers, we're gonna film Josh at Trailhead doing open mic.
Heck yeah,
I do karaoke.
dude. You can just come.
He has karaoke now.
All right. So while we're on the subject, tell us a little bit about the events that happen at Trailhead on a weekly basis or semi-regular basis.
Yeah, so every other week we do, on Tuesdays, we do open mic night. Thursdays is trivia night,
Okay.
which has been taking off like crazy.
The B team trivia night.
Yeah, it's fun, man. Chris Arcana, he's our guy that does the host for the open mic night.
Okay.
And
He used to teach our kids karate
karate, dude. Yeah,
back in the day. Oh, yeah.
So don't mess with that.
You'd never know. Now he wears this. He wears a hat.
yeah. Well, he's got some songs on Spotify.
But yeah,
too,
he
so
has some
check it out.
songs. And
Really?
yeah.
Dude, I love that guy. He's
a good dude.
Good dude. Him and his girlfriend going through a lot right now. So, shout out to that, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully, everything works out.
And there's also, I feel like there's two other very unique things about your place. You pop fresh popcorn.
Oh yeah.
Fresh.
And
It smells amazing.
so Thanksgiving, he cooks a bunch of food. Christmas, he cooks a bunch of food. Anyone that wants to come
In the restaurant?
can eat.
Oh no, we're not
At the bar.
I just bring my
He
smoker.
made a bunch of briskets for Christmas. Anyone that needed to come
in
eat.
for a beer.
Really?
Grab a
After saying my marriage is like Frost Fest, I may need to come in there for some few meals.
We do a lot of fundraising events for like Pedal It Forward and stuff. So I do that. Either me, myself, or my buddy Tim Adams from Moosehead Barbecue.
Shout
He'll
out
come.
to Tim
Yeah,
Moosehead.
Tim Adams, baby, he's
We
awesome.
might have to get him over here on the podcast.
Yeah, he's he has a big trailer smoker, and he came out, and we'll smoke tons of food. And
Okay.
I'm doing this for Super Bowl. I'm doing a big Cajun shrimp boil.
Nice.
So
He basically he makes it like it's like family.
Yeah.
You go
it's
there and
absolutely
it's,
Hold on. Did you get an invite to the shrimp boil?
yeah.
everybody does.
He's like anyone that shows up. There's a trip
But
happening.
this is the great thing about his place. You don't need an invite. You just show up. And
It's all complimentary, man. We
Yeah,
can't
like it's
serve-
not. They don't charge.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah,
charge.
That's sweet.
Yeah. And you have an outdoor patio.
Yep, got a little
Right.
patio out there.
And then also, which I think is a big, you have bike parking out front, right? And then I see a lot of people bring their four-legged friends out.
Oh,
Dogs.
that's my
There's
favorite
so
part.
many people,
That's one of my favorite.
and they get in
parts,
fights every now.
Yeah.
The dogs?
Both, mostly the dogs.
Mostly the dogs. But
So the funniest story I have, which I probably shouldn't tell.
But to do
that-
tell.
Okay, so this Rob and I are in there. We shouldn't be there. Probably we're there too much. But anyway, we're sitting in there, and I'll never forget this. Someone spilt something all over the floor.
No, this is a great
And I don't know if it was booze or if it was popcorn or food or what
it
it
was
was.
popcorn.
So the lady was like, Tony was talking to us, and he's like, "Hey, let me go talk to these. Let me go help them out." So he's like, he
Because it
goes
was
over there,
everywhere.
and the lady's like, "Hey, can you help us out? We spilled this everywhere." And he's got, just give me a minute. A normal person, they'd probably go get a broom and a dustbin. But Tony goes and gets his friend's dog and just leads it over there and lets it eat the popcorn.
He was cleaned up.
And the lady was like, "What's happening?" And I was like, "Genius! It's genius."
For a second, I thought you were going to say Rob was on all fours eating the popcorn.
I mean,
No, there's starving dogs over in New Guinea and stuff.
Yeah.
You just got,
Yeah, it's good popcorn. Like, it's legit. That popcorn. Look, to the viewers, if you enjoy popcorn, go get a cold beer and some fresh popcorn over at Trailhead. It will not disappoint.
So tell us what you got here. I see a bunch of beers. So walk us through the lineup you got.
Yeah, man. I just brought a couple beers. This 90-minute IPA, Imperial IPA from Dogfish Head. We carry the 60-minute. We have.
What is 90 minutes and 60 minutes?
Yeah, what does that
mean? Because 60 minutes or 90 minutes, that's a long time for Rob.
Man, to be honest,
Not what you said.
That many seconds is a long time.
it's just the process that they use for hopping, and the way that they hop, and their process for like this company here, they use different fermenters and stuff, I think. And to be honest, I might be making a fool out of myself talking about it, but it's the process that they use.
And like their highest is the 120, which is super hard to get. And so on average, how many beers do you have
that you guys stock?
on average?
Yeah, so we have 16 on tap. That's always on tap. And
So 16, and they rotate?
we're rotating them out. Usually you'll find...
And they come out ice cold.
Yeah, it's cold beer.
It's good
It's cold
stuff.
beer.
Yeah, you wouldn't want warm beer.
Yeah, but I've been to places where they say it's cold.
That Kona that you have, I like.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Hawaii.
I did that for you, Rob.
Thanks.
But we always usually have, like we were talking about before, something for everybody. So, on tap, we'll always try to carry domestic, if Busch Light, and Busch Light's crazy, man. It's been out here for us the last few weeks, so we finally just got it back, so it's going to go back on. But, Busch Light, Michelob Ultras, tap.
Boost latte.
Which latte?
So if you had to guess, like, between your taps and your cans, what, 50 plus?
70 about.
So,
Yep, I got them all right here.
Holy
But
moly.
so 16 on tap, 4 wines on tap.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got about 10, 12 bottles of wine to pick from.
What kind of wine's on tap?
Right now we have Malbec and Cab Sauv for reds, and we have Chardonnay and Pinot Grigio for white.
Tony, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This is the most heartfelt question of the night. When Rob and Matt walk in, do you go, oh, crap, it's just going to be just...
No, man, no literally.
Probably.
Is it going to be like, oh, my gosh.
He's got his fingers crossed down here. Like,
Here come the high maintenance guys. We got a problem.
Oh, they're actually not high
he's like, I'm
maintenance at all,
fixing
man.
to sell a pizza and a lot of beers. Yeah. These guys, they tell everyone they're on a diet, but they're fixing to order a pizza.
And about 4 or 5 beers at least each.
No, it's always great to see you guys come in, man. That's been great customers.
So like what we love is you're pretty much always. I don't know when you ever take a day off, because you're always there when we're.
If I'm not at the bar, I'm usually painting nails. So if I'm painting nails, usually I'm not. So.
He just switches his coat. Like,
In my mind, I'm processing. He's bartending or he's painting nails.
like he's like either a bartender or he's Vietnamese Tony. Like he's one of the two.
Yeah, no, I always say I go from painting nails to serving ales. So
That's got to be a t-shirt. That's got to be a t-shirt.
That's gotta be.
We got the Clint on one of them.
Yes, we're just going when we need them. Man, can we crack one of these?
Heck
Take
yeah,
a little
man.
sample?
Well, be careful with this one. I got this one too, the Voodoo Ranger Hardcore or Hard Charge Tea Lemon.
Okay.
Oh man, this one's dangerous. It's 7% alcohol, but look, you were talking about it last night.
Yeah.
It'd be dangerous on a boat.
My wife didn't know I was there last night, so.
I was thinking we may be able to play like a little call.
What you have here?
Little beer.
And then I got
Like I think we put one in
Then I
each
brought
of
the
these, and then we have
Spanish
the other one kind of.
What type of beer is that?
It's a amber lager
Okay.
from Soul and Spirits out of Memphis,
Nice.
Tennessee. So they do a great job.
So Matt's about ready to. I don't know what Matt's doing.
What are we doing,
I mean, I think we're gonna play a little beer pong.
Okay.
I mean, if you score,
You have to drink the beer?
you can pick who gets to drink it. If you miss, you have to drink.
All right.
Oh.
So should we crack all 3 then?
Tony, the ice calls?
I mean, they're still pretty cool. Now,
That means no.
let's start with the 90-minute.
All right. But did that? Well, yeah.
No, he's good.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out as we get it.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, was I not supposed to?
No, put it in.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Rob's
doesn't
a
know how to-
control
he doesn't-
freak.
He's
He's a
never
permanent
played this
guest.
game.
I haven't either, actually.
The viewers at home, this is going to be
Yeah,
epically good or epically bad.
Like it may get edited.
That smells good, though.
It does smell good.
It smells better than your toes from the...
So, I mean, who wants to start here? I think we let Rob.
Rob.
He's the guest speaker.
Yeah, I want to try that.
You want one or two?
I want to.
Rob needs 2 balls.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Now, if you miss both, you have to drink one of those.
If I miss both,
If you make one of them, you can pick who gets it.
got it. Okay. And do I have to bounce it
Yep,
off the table?
you gotta
You just drop it in.
No, I mean, come on.
Come on.
Okay.
I didn't
It's
go to
yours.
college.
You move him back and give him a little bit of room here because this is just almost too easy. This is a layup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go to college, so.
This is shooting fish in a barrel
Yeah, let's-
for the fishing.
Got it.
So it's definitely Matt Mars because I know he's not an IPA.
I'm
fan,
not, and I'm
Should
not
that
gonna get it, but I will.
Right down.
Oh, then you got to chug it.
Or you could
It's actually tasty.
I would hope so, the way you just...
Well, I usually don't like IPA, but that was good. It doesn't taste like weeds like it usually does.
well,
That's a different podcast.
that's a whole different...
I'm just saying.
We're not talking cannabis today.
Okay, so we got to refill.
Okay.
Wow. I didn't see this going here today.
I think we switch it. Should we switch it to
Yeah.
one of the other ones?
No.
Well,
We'll save the tea for last to wash it.
The tea
everything
is pretty
down.
tasty.
is it?
Tea is amazing.
But it's supercharged. I think it's put hair on my chest.
So it's
Emma
Josh.
might like that.
She may like that.
This is Josh's turn now.
I mean, this is just going to end badly for Rob.
Wow. I think I'm gonna see it. Okay.
Wow. Well, that was a warm-up.
Yeah, that was a one. All right, so next.
Yeah, you can pick now. This one's Spanish, and these are
No, I'm going with the one you liked. Well, that's a big pour in that one.
They're about the same.
I'm telling you, it's heavy alcohol here. I didn't even hit the rim, did I?
9%. This
Hit the rim.
Whoa,
Well, I mean, we might have to have your vision check. Maybe you're seeing doubles.
it's pretty good though, isn't it? You like it?
Doesn't taste like weeds.
Okay, let's fill. So I think we fill his with the lemonade now.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was tasty. Which one was that?
The 90-minute.
yeah.
Now, are these,
Dogfish heads.
are these the kind of games we could expect when we go into Trailhead?
They are now.
Well, we don't really. I haven't seen anybody playing quarters or beer pong. You know, I've seen
Okay.
shotgun.
You got to back up, though. I mean,
Here, wait. I want Tony to go
Yeah,
next. Who's a
it's-
guest?
No.
he's done this once or twice.
Yeah, he's so full of it. He's
He's done this. That was cheese. Wow. Wow.
Lucky, man. I was lucky. Look, Rob, you
Yeah,
take that.
Thank
Get in there,
you.
Rob.
I've been excited.
Don't swallow the ball.
Now, which one?
That's the tea. I got the tea.
The lemonade tea?
Yep, it's good.
It's tasty.
Yeah, you need some of those on the cooler on the boat for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Josh keeps rubbing my leg under the table. It's been a kind of a weird afternoon.
Weird.
I mean, what are you doing over there?
Where's the ball?
We're running out of time here, and you're sipping.
What are you
this.
doing?
Trying to drink it.
I thought you guys were from back east, where people knew how to do stuff.
I'll tell you.
You guys talk a big game. But, I mean,
All right, what are we putting on here next? But the
well, you got to get the ping
Take the
pong
ball.
ball back out of
Swallow
there.
the ball?
Did you swallow it?
No.
what's happening?
Oh, that,
You about spilt the good
that
stuff.
was more
here.
that.
All right.
All right, last one.
Okay, last one.
Last one.
Now,
Everyone's in
remember-
turn.
Remember, don't miss like I did.
Oh,
Dude, who pulled it? You
That-
filled it up by 3/4.
that's Rob's again.
They're not.
That's Rob. Rob, that's you again. Sorry, bro.
Wow.
I mean, I almost
It's
so
just the tea, man.
so I almost
Now I put the
Oh, you put the Spanish Harlem in?
that's
good
amazing.
thing you put a light 4 in that one for you.
Dinner tonight should be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Rob
Sure, Rob will
should be
make
so
it.
mellow.
Should be great.
That's good.
Sorry, Ange. I mean, he's gonna be in rare form.
So, Tony, where on Walden are you located? If we wanted to find you, where are you at?
Walden?
Yeah, where you at?
We're at 400 North Walden. So it's right across from the Walmart Logistics and Transportation Center there on North Walden.
Where the old they used to have wasn't the where you could buy the old merchandise. It was well, it used to be a Walmart years and years ago, but now it's
It's across from Las Palmas, kind of.
yeah.
Okay. That's a great location.
Yeah. So the trail is right across the street on the sidewalk there that connects.
Hence the name Trailhead.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the whole premise of, back during COVID, when they shut down the nail salons and restaurants and bars.
Oh, I remember
That's
that.
a great idea to open a bar, during COVID.
Yeah.
But
So for the viewers,
yeah,
when they come in to Trailhead and say, "We heard about you on the B team," what are you going to do for them? What can you do for them?
when the first person that comes in, I'll give them a T-shirt or a hat,
T-shirt.
whatever they want to do.
All right, so T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's nice. The design of that hat is incredible.
I love the hats. Really hat.
Oh, I'm not wearing that, though.
I think Tony brought it for me.
It's a nice looking hat.
It's yeah.
You don't want to give any gifts to the
It's
permanent guest.
it's
You want
sitting a
to
little-
leave it. You want to leave it to the host.
sitting a little tall on your head.
A little tall. How about this? Here we go. All right. So say that one more time, Tony.
Yeah, if somebody comes in and mentions they heard this podcast, I'll hook them up with a free T-shirt or a hat.
All right.
And then what do you have for? Let us know again. What are your special nights for the events that you guys do?
So every Tuesday and Thursday, and you can find all of our events on Facebook and Instagram. But Tuesday, open mic night. Thursday is
Open
trivia
mic
night.
is singing or it's karaoke or what's
It's
Whatever you
bring
want.
your guitar, bring your flute.
You're a flute player, right?
Bring your
One time
Yeah.
band.
comedic skills.
And I can't talk about it on the radio, but
One time band camp.
I mean, there's been some cold nights.
So put it back to you. As Rob, as Matt's playing with those ping pong balls over there. Yeah.
But yeah, so open mic.
He's like, scoot down.
Open night. Open mic night.
Open mic Tuesday, trivia Thursday, and then most Fridays we have music. Like right now we have live music. Colin Kidd or Chris Arcana's in there right now. I think it's Colin Kidd. He's freaking amazing. He's been one of our longest running musicians in there. Everybody loves him. But Saturdays now, because the music scene is just popping over there, so Friday and Saturdays now we got live music for the foreseeable future. I mean, we're booked for up until May, I think, with music.
Good for you.
That's impressive. Tony, before we let you go, we need to see the dreads.
Yeah.
Show us what's going on.
So yeah, I mean,
What's going on?
how long have you been working on this?
Oh man.
Wow.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
14 years.
I got some hair FOMO right now because I'm bald.
Yeah.
Wow.
14 years.
Wow. Well,
That's awesome.
14 years. That's impressive.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Wow. Really cool. Really cool. You are one unique individual. I mean, anytime you put nails and a bar together, he's telling me the story and I go, this guy's gold. Like, this is fantastic.
Well, he's living like kind of the American dream. Like he
Really is. Why are you touching my
he
foot?
started out. I don't know. It just felt right. But I mean, he started out. He went to play basketball, and then he's just. It's like every time you got thrown a bad deal, you made something good.
I usually made my own bad deals, but
Well, and we all, but like you kept throwing things up at the wall until something stuck, and I think you stuck to your to always knowing that customer service is first. And Rob and I both left when we left the very first time we went and we met you. I said, you know what, and we could go to 20 different bars to go have a beer. But it's like you leave an impression on people because you come and introduce yourself, and all of your employees, you teach the same thing to. And I think that art has gotten lost over the years.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't happen anymore. And it's like when you leave somewhere, I can buy drinks anywhere, but I can also choose where. And like you give that little bit extra that you don't get in very many places. It's like with your guys' place. It's the same.
Guest experience is a premium. It really is. I mean, beer is beer, haircuts are haircuts, but the experience that Tony provides, that we provide, I mean, it's paramount to success. It really is.
Yeah.
So what would you charge me for a haircut?
Whoa.
Man,
We'd have to get that on video.
That would be.
Do you have any plans to cut it off or no?
No, but I almost did 2 years ago, man. It was so close, and I was like, so I was a basketball coach for Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
And
Here?
I was a couple of years ago.
What was that? Shout out to the boys and girls.
This should be a good story. You feel it coming.
Funny one.
Here we go.
So we went in my first year coaching. My team was terrible, man. So we lost the first 2 or 3 games.
It's all the coach's fault, by the way.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And then we won all the rest of the games the first year, went to the finals, and lost by 4 points to the team that beat us by 30 the very first game.
That's a good.
So the team had all this confidence. They wanted me to come back. So I came back the next year.
Mm-hmm.
And the tall kid on my team, the center, Philip Mills, shout out. He's only 17 years old. Funny kid, man. But he came back completely new player, completely improved, awesome player.
All because of the coaching, of course.
Well, he just wanted to prove something to himself, And so we came back the next year, and he's like, Coach, he goes, we're going to win the championship this year. And I said, let's go undefeated. And he goes, if we go undefeated, win the championship, cut your hair. I'm like, okay, let's do it.
So deep down, you were like, "We're not going to win.
We're losing one game. We're
Sonny, tell us what you were thinking for real."
No, I mean, I honestly was like, after we started kicking everybody's ass, and then
You started
worried. And I started. Then we were in the semifinals against a good friend of mine coaching, and we beat every team by 30 or 40 points that year, and then we played him, and then we ended up. I think we ended up losing by 4. But I am
Thank God we lost the game.
After we lost that game, it was a sigh of relief because those boys were not going to let me.
Oh no, you would have.
I would have done it. I would have had to done it, but.
So you played like the worst kid on the team. The last
Why don't I have the starting kid?
Mikey, get in! I haven't played all year. Mikey, get in! I don't want to cut my hair.
That's funny. But yeah, that's the only time.
But
He's like, I don't really want to. I don't want to.
Mikey hasn't come off the bench all year, but Mikey's in here. He's dribbling the ball like this, like.
It does get in the way a lot. I fished a lot, and I just started doing some tournaments last year, and I got 3 scheduled for this year. And being on the bass boat, especially in the hot summer, like I always wear my hair down, but when I'm in the bass boat, I have to tie it up so the lures stay out of my hair. How nasty that is, man. You go to cast and you get a lure stuck in your hair, and it's like you're just sitting there to get it out. But so you tying it up, it hurts. The weight distribution and stuff, it's heavy. It gets heavy, and so I think about it sometimes, but I don't have any plans yet.
Mm-hmm. If you ever do, give us a call.
Okay,
because we'd love to cut it.
Yeah, do it right.
I know a place.
No, I don't. Bring it to Jen's place.
Bring it.
So I think you'd have to actually shave your head, wouldn't you?
No, because I wouldn't. I could cut it close and still.
What do you think, Matt? We'll go with dreads for you. What do you think?
Well, I don't think I could grow dreads. Like I don't have enough up here.
We'll figure it out.
I definitely
kind of shallow.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, I feel like he's flexing on Rob and I. He's like,
look at my hair. It's down to my ass.
You have good hair, though, Josh.
I appreciate it.
Good hair. It's just my ankles.
You do that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Tony, cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks
for coming in.
It's been
cheers.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming in. One more shout out. Name the place.
Trailhead Tap.
Located on
400 North Walton, and the Trailhead Recreation Parlor, which will be officially under, hopefully by May 1st. That's in Gravett. It's downtown Gravett, big mural on the building. the only bar in Gravette, so it shouldn't be hard to find.
There you go.
Yeah, hopefully we can get
Sounds
that.
like a bright future coming.
Yeah.
I hope so, man.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning in.
We love hearing the
Appreciate
stories like yours.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tony.
Cheers.
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 Salud.